Viva la revolution. Long live. Viva la raza. You remember that? You guys have no idea. It was Eddie Guerrero. Viva la raza. Hail the race. But not yet Uhuru. Oginga Odinga said, why do I start with these things? And by the way, welcome to 101 with Mark Bichachi. I use these terms because for the last almost 15 years, I have had very many arguments. People saying Kenya needs a benevolent dictator, we need a revolution, we need to change all our politicians, they're all corrupt, we need to blah, 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 blah. I've had it many times, and I'm sure you who's watching me also sometimes feel like Kenya needs to start over. Like if it was a game, stop, delete, start again. And I have always thought, do Kenyans know what they're asking for? This is what I mean. If you look at Egypt, had a revolution, not doing well. Look at Venezuela, revolution, not doing well. Look at Libya, look at Lebanon, look at every country that has had revolution the last 20 years, they're not doing well. In general, revolutions in today's age don't work. Now, let me define revolutions and why I'd consider countries like Venezuela and Ecuador in the list of revolutionaries, including Sri Lanka, is the revolution does not need to be violent. It is a desire to change the system of governance, or in the case of Venezuela, the system of the economy, right? So Venezuela decided that they're going to go fully social and privatize oil, privatize lots of industry, create this socialist utopia, which worked for a while, and now the economy is in the can here for toilet. Yeah. Revolutions don't seem to work in the 20th century. And it got me thinking, where did revolutions start? Where did revolutions work? And why don't they work in modern times? Now, in modern times, let's look at one of the most significant revolutions in Eastern Africa. In Eastern Africa, there's a country called South Sudan, which fought for years to be independent from the Arab minority rule of the South Sudanese. And they successfully not only broke away from Sudan, but also created their own state. And then they fought and beat each other to a pulp. And they still do. South Sudan is one of the most dangerous and stable countries in Eastern Africa. Yet they got what they wanted. Similarly, in Kenya, some harebrained people, Ndi being one of them in 2017, and some Azimio people today, have said we need to split Kenya. If we had two Kenyas, we would be fine. But my friend, it is two Kenyas of the same people. Of the same people. You're not changing the people. Listen, we keep saying that our politicians are corrupt, but we forget that they are our politicians. They represent us. How do I know they represent us? One, they go to church, like you. Then they go and do bad things for 6 days, like you. And then expect that God will forgive them on a Sunday. We are the same people. If you give a Kenyan the chance to be corrupt, we will be corrupt. How do I know this for a fact? You just dare, try to have an accident in Kenya and have 10,000 shillings in your pocket, at 10,000 in Yingi, 500 shillings in your pocket when you have that accident. By the time you arrive at the hospital, if you will, your 500 bob is gone, your wallet is gone, your phone is gone, your laptop is gone. Stolen by who? An MP? No. Stolen by a normal Kenyan who on Sunday will go thank God that he fed him that day with your bloody money. That's Kenyans. That's who we are. We get burnt by fuel tankers because we are trying to steal fuel. I don't understand how somebody who does not have a car died fetching petrol. What were you going to do with it in your village in Sashangwan? What did you die for? Now, before you think I am judging poor people, the other day, a lorry with maize flour fell. A person parked their Range Rover to pick unga ugali. Are you mad? But in this country, the rich is a thief, the poor is a thief. That's who we are, splitting the